All right, today we are tackling something huge, how you can not just survive, but actually win in the age of AI. We're diving into the brilliant and frankly urgent insights from entrepreneur Dan Martell on how to navigate what is, without a doubt, the biggest technological shift of our lives.
And this quote right here, it gets straight to the point. The real threat isn't some super smart robot coming for your job. Nope. What Martell is saying is the real danger is just coasting along, being average, assuming that the way you've always done things is going to work tomorrow. It won't.
And if you need a sense of just how big and fast this is all moving, look at this number, 700 million. That's how many people are using ChatGPT every single week. This isn't some niche tech thing for Silicon Valley, it's everywhere, and it's moving at a speed we have literally never seen before in history.
So Martell doesn't call this a wave of change. He calls it a tsunami. And it's not coming, it's already here. It's rewriting the rules for how businesses work, for what value even means. And in a tsunami, standing still, being average, is the single most dangerous thing you can do.
Now, what's really crazy about this chart, what makes AI different, is that it's exponential. Think about it. The internet didn't get better because you visited a website. But AI? Every single time one of us uses it, every prompt we write, it gets smarter. We are all collectively training it, making it more powerful at a mind-boggling speed.
And the speed leads to a pretty stark warning from Martell. If your job, or a big part of it, is to basically collect information from one place, process it, and send it to another, you're in trouble. Why? Because AI can do that faster, better, with perfect memory, 24/7. If you're a human router, the game is kind of over.
Which brings us to the next absolutely crucial point. Because the technology isn't actually the biggest threat here. Our own mindset is. It's this trap of thinking we can just keep our heads down and keep doing our work the same way we always have, and that somehow this massive tsunami will just pass us by.
And this story he tells just nails it. He talks about a home builder, a guy who's been successful for decades, who just says, yeah, that AI thing, not for me, I'm good. But here's the kicker. You don't get to decide if AI is for you. Your competitors, the ones using it to draft better property listings, analyze market data in seconds, they're making that decision for you. Okay, so if being a doer is the fast track to becoming obsolete, what's the alternative? Well, it's a fundamental change in how you see your role. It's a total mindset shift. It's about stopping being the doer and starting to become the director. Let's break this down, because the difference here is everything. The doer is focused on the manual work, writing the copy, analyzing the spreadsheet, coding the feature. The director, on the other hand, focuses on building the systems, the prompts, the workflows that get the AI to do all that work for them. Your job isn't to push the buttons anymore, it's to design the machine.
And this quote from Elon Musk just perfectly sums up that director mindset. Look, anyone can jump into an AI tool and make a cool one-off thing, a prototype. The real skill, the thing that makes you valuable, is building the factory. That repeatable, scalable system that churns out amazing results every single time. That's what a director does.
Shifting your mindset is one thing, but it's kind of useless without action. To really become a director, you have to build new habits. We're talking non-negotiable, daily practices that weave AI into the very fabric of how you work.
So here's the 4-step playbook Martell lays out. Number 1, make AI your default. Before you bug a coworker, before you schedule a meeting, you ask the AI first. 2, you stack the habit. Tack on 15 minutes of AI prompting to something you already do, like your morning coffee. 3, you have to realize that your ability to write killer prompts, that is your new intellectual property. And 4, you actively train your social media feeds to become your personal AI tutor. Turn that distraction into an education.
And mastering prompts means going way beyond just asking a simple question. It's about using what are called system prompts. Think of it like this. Instead of just asking a question, you're first giving the AI a super detailed job description. You're telling it who to be, what tone to use, what framework to follow. It is the difference between getting a 30% good answer and a result that's 92% of the way there. Now, this next idea, this might be the most important one of all. So, if AI can really do 92% of the work, what's actually left for us? What's our job anymore? Well, Martell argues this is where your true, irreplaceable value is now. Get this. Martell literally went to his own team and gave them this mandate. I need you to figure out how to get 92% of all your work done by AI. And why would he do that? so that they could pour 100% of their brain power and energy into the last 8%, the part he calls the human magic.
So what on earth is in that 8%? This is the good stuff. It's vision, knowing which direction to point the AI in. It's taste. You're not the author anymore. You're the editor, picking the best option out of 10 great ones. It's creativity, making connections others don't see. And maybe most importantly, it's emotional connection, dealing with other human beings. These are the skills that just became infinitely more valuable.
You know, the formula here is so simple, and it's always been true. A human with a great tool will always beat a human without one. The goal isn't to compete against AI. The goal is to become a human who is massively supercharged by AI.
And don't for a second think this is some abstract idea for the future. As we said, Martel has already put this 90% rule in place at his companies. This is the new standard of excellence for competitive teams, and it's happening right now. So, we're going to leave you with the same really tough question that Martel asks himself. What are you pretending not to know? What part of your job, if you're being really honest with yourself, do you already know AI could do better? And why are you avoiding it? The answer to that question might just define your entire career.